know you're somewhere.
Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Aries, you guys got Koi Fish Spirit, There's Always Enough, number 36. I really like this card because it came up upright. So it's letting me know that you guys are not stressing right now, or you should not be stressing at least, because everything that's meant for you will be for you. And there's nothing like that you have to really do to have what's yours. In a sense of like, yeah, you have to work hard and you have to put effort into the things that you want. But again, if something's meant for you, it'll be for you, and it will just come to you. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll be around. And if something's not for you, then it will leave your life. And again, it's dependent upon like the effort that we put in, obviously, as well. Like, some things don't just come to us. We have to put in effort. But I'm kind of getting that this is like a time of relaxation for you guys, or it should be at least a time of relaxation, because you've done all the work. And then you guys have cleansing and tranquility. Exactly. Like, you've done a lot of the work to be in a space of tranquility, or at least you should be. So they're kind of telling me like this is a time of rest for you guys. You shouldn't be stressing right now. And it's 7-7. To me, sevens are the divine, like, taking care of you. So again, I feel like everything's just in your hands right now. There's nothing really that you should be stressing about at this time, at least not this week. So let's pull a little bit more on this, Aries. But this is a really nice vibe. It feels like really relaxing. I'm not getting like anxious with this read, which is nice. Let's pull more. What's really interesting here, Aries, is like we have two pairs out here. So I don't know if there's like 4 people here in this relationship, because there's like coming up a lot of love, to be honest. We have union in reverse and then 2 pairs. But you're leaving. You're leaving a relationship. This could be reversed and someone's leaving you. But I'm getting like someone's definitely leaving a relationship. Someone's definitely out. Someone is like, yeah, I'm out. It could either be the feminine here. We have air and earth. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Queen of Air. And we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Queen of Earth. And then you guys are coming up as a true pair, King and Queen of Earth. And then here you are, fire sign, King of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. But you're in reverse. Someone's leaving. I think someone's leaving for like the reasons that we were talking about in the beginning, right? With Koi Fish Spirit, it's kind of like that mentality of like, if this is meant for me, then it will be for me. And if it's not meant for me, it won't. And I feel like a lot of the times in relationships, we try to like force shit and we try to, you know, make shit happen. But I feel like someone's just kind of like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. If it's meant for me, it'll be for me. If it's not meant for me, it won't. I'm really calm now. I can't be bothered. And that's literally the vibe I'm getting. I wonder if this is coming from you or them though. Because you guys are so intertwined in the read. Like, usually if the card's next to the person, I'd be like, oh, it's you or it's them. But it's like literally the walking away is next to both of you. Do you get what I'm saying? And the union in reverse, like the leaving, the separation, is next to both of you. So I kind of feel like maybe it's both of you who are just like, you know, I'm walking away. Let's pull a little bit more. I mean, it would be beautiful if both of you were in this calm energy of like, let's just start over. Let's just like, you know, leave it to the universe, like, you know. But let's see if that's true. Because I'm kind of getting, again, it would be lovely if it's mutual, right? It would be lovely if both people just like decided together, like, you know what, let's not force shit. Let's just walk away from each other, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm getting that the feminine is feeling like, wow, I have so many options. I have a lot of like opportunities. Like I don't have to be stressing over this. Like I don't have to stress over this relationship. I can have this, I can have this, I can have that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of somebody who just like has a lot of options and is realizing like the world's kind of open to them. So why would I be stressing? And with the Five of Cups in reverse, is like, I'm not stressing. I'm actually really relaxed. I'm actually seeing things the way that it should be. I'm seeing things for what they really are. With perception upright, it's like I'm seeing the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter is I have a lot of fucking options. That's what the feminine is saying. Now the masculine could have been the one to walk away. Again, I'm not sure who walked away, but I am sure that the masculine is not feeling the same way as the feminine. So like the feminine is like, wow, this person just like, okay. It's like, wow, this person leaving my life opens up so many doors, to be honest. Because when I was holding on to this person, I only saw this person and I kind of shut every door around, you know what I mean? And the universe sees that, right? When you hold on to somebody's energy, they see that you're kind of attached to someone. They don't give you a lot of options. They kind of close down the options, or you close them for yourself in a sense. And this person, this feminine, is like, wow, the options are so opening. Like everything's opening up to me now. Like, wow, I literally have so many, like I keep getting that with the feminine. Like, I don't think the feminine even realized how many options they had, to be honest, until now. And it's interesting because the masculine is doing the opposite. The masculine's in stress. Nine of Swords. This is like, I can't sleep at night. I'm stressed out. I have anxiety. I'm a little bit depressed. And then the Five of Pentacles is like someone's leaving me out in the cold. See, so I'm not sure who left who. But I'm getting like, the feminine's definitely in the energy of, wow. Five of Cups in reverse is like, I'm not dwelling on those spilled cups anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not dwelling on the fact that like, this person doesn't want my cup. I'm looking at the fact that like, I have two other cups behind me. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's interesting because the feminine is in a lot of emotional energy. The feminine has cups. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. It's like, wow, I can put my emotions elsewhere. I have so much to give to others and somebody's gonna want it. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna want my cup. It's such a beautiful and refreshing energy for this feminine. And for the masculine, I don't feel that, to be honest. I feel the opposite. Nine of Swords is like, I'm stressed the fuck out. Like, I can't believe maybe I did this, or I can't believe this person's leaving me. Again, I'm not sure who left who. I kind of get that it was mutual, to be honest, because usually it will be very clear who leaves who in the read. But I'm just getting, it was kind of mutual maybe. But the masculine, I think, even though they're saying, this is your card, right? Aries, the Emperor. Even though you're saying, like, I'm the Emperor, I'm fine, nothing's bothering me, I'm chilling, like, I have everything in my hands, my whole, you know, world is coming together. Like, that's the front that I feel like this masculine is putting up to the world. But in the reality, in reality, I feel like the masculine is not doing well. Like, look at them. Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, feeling out in the cold, feeling like depressed, possibly, feeling like, wow. I mean, Five of Pentacles is a really bad energy to be in, and then Nine of Swords connected is a really, like, negative energy. So I feel like the masculine is putting up a facade, like, I'm okay, everything's fine, I don't need this person in my life, I'm the Emperor, everything, like, works for me, and I don't need anybody to be here. This person wants to leave, let them leave. Like, that's the facade. But you see, that's the sad part about this whole read, I think, because if you were to give emotions to the masculine, whoever this is, I feel like this is Aries. If you were to have shown like emotion, you might have had a different outcome. But because you're showing, or even if you would have shown this, you would have shown like what you were struggling with. You would have shown what you were going through. I think the feminine would have been like, I mean, things could have been different for you guys in this relationship, but I feel like there's a masculine here who always has to feel, who always puts on the facade that everything's fine and, you know, everything's going perfectly and I'm the Emperor and, you know, what emotion? I don't feel anything, you know what I mean? I'm numb to everything. All I do is work and play and my life is perfect. Like, that's the facade that this masculine is giving off to everybody and to the world. But it's not the truth of the matter. And I think this relationship actually meant something to this masculine, but I don't think that they're gonna show it because they're sitting in the Emperor energy, like, oh, everything's fine. And you can see here, yeah, someone's walking away. This was a soulmate, Two of Cups. And with the Hierophant, this is something that I think could have gone into a marriage, could have led into something very big. Hierophant is very traditional. Hierophant is like, you could get married to this person, you could have kids with this person, right? This could have led to something growing, but it didn't. I honestly want to say, I kind of feel like it was the feminine to leave. It's reminding me of the OC. This is so random, but it's reminding me of the OC. When Johnny, I don't know if you guys have seen the OC, but if you haven't, it's like the guy is crushing on Misha Barton, like the girl Marissa in the movie, in the show, and you know, his girlfriend sees that he's like falling for Marissa, so she starts to cheat. So she cheats on him like right away. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, she cheated on him because she already saw that like the guy, her boyfriend, was leaving her. She already saw that her boyfriend was like falling in love with someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? So she just cheated on him. She slept with somebody else because she was like, I know what was going to happen here. You know what I mean? So I just made the first move in sabotaging because I already knew what the fuck was going to happen here. He was going to leave me for some other person that he fell in love with. And like, that's a toxic ass thing to do, but it just is what it is. They were like 16, so who gives a fuck? Like, you know, they were teenagers. I don't think anybody here is a teenager. I mean, with the Emperor coming up, this is somebody who is already creating a life, or has created a life, or has a lot of things that have been, you know, put into place that are permanent. You know what I mean? So with the Emperor coming up here, it just tells me that I think things could have been very different in this relationship if somebody was not always hiding what they felt, and it wasn't always hiding behind a mask. It kind of feels like that. And I think the feminine, in realizing that they have so many options, it's like, why do I need to be here? I don't need this. I don't need to like beg for emotions. I don't need to beg for someone to show me something. All I can do is like realize that exactly, there's always enough. There will always, I mean, it's like, how many billions of people are in the world, right? Like, why do I have to be stressing over one person who literally, I mean, it's like, I feel like this masculine couldn't give emotions. Like, they're hiding behind so much. They were always hiding behind a mask. And the feminine got tired of it. And once the feminine realized, like, I think that they have so many options, they were like, why am I here? Like, why am I here crying over someone who doesn't want to accept my cup? Like, why am I here not wanting to move on, even though my cups have fallen to the floor and this person doesn't even want to help me pick it up? You know what I mean? This person doesn't even give a fuck to help me. So it's like, why should I stay? It's very empowering for the feminine. I think it's a lesson for the masculine, to be honest. Because the seneschal is coming up here, which tells me like, again, it could show disloyalty. It could show that, or it could just show that this person's out. Like, this person's gone. With union in reverse, it kind of tells me this person's just gone. Like, they're not coming back. And I think there's a reason for that. They don't want to come back because, like, in this relationship, it just felt like somebody was always wearing a mask. I really feel like the masculine just wanted to always seem like everything was fine and always wanted to seem like everything was perfect and didn't want to put like anything on the line here. So this is kind of like somebody who, again, they're creating an empire. They could also just be creating an empire and not be including this other person in it, right? It's like the emperor, like they're creating, but like, are they adding somebody to their life, or are they just doing everything on their own and saying like, yeah, well, I'm doing this, but I'm not including you in any of it. You know what I mean? Everything's mine. Everything is for me. Like, very egocentric, right? And if you're going to be like that, then why would somebody want to be around that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I'm creating everything for myself. Well, that's great, right? But like, where do I fit in? Oh, like, you don't. Okay, then why am I here? So I'm just getting like, that's what happened here. Like, I'm getting a lot of stories, but that's literally the one I'm getting here. Like, the emperor is difficult to deal with in love, for real. So yeah, the feminine's out. Thought in reverse, like not thinking about it, no one's thinking about it right now. I don't know if this is the feminine or the masculine. Hold on. It's the feminine. Yeah, I feel like this is really for the feminine, guys. Yeah. I'm sorry if like you're the Aries watching this. But if you're feminine attached to an Aries, the feminine is in Queen of Swords energy. Like, I see everything for what it really is now. I literally have so many fucking options. Like, why was I waiting for you? Why was I like taking the time out to wait to be included? I can just find somebody who like is dying to include me in their life. You know what I'm saying? And I can see that. Three of Swords in reverse, like I'm leaving the heartbreak behind. I'm leaving the betrayal behind. This masculine betrayed them and broke their heart on top of that. Like, they broke their heart and they betrayed them. And the feminine's like, I don't have any time for you. Like, literally, I have no time for this. I've wasted so much time. That's what I'm getting. Not seeing that I had so many fucking options right in front of my face. Queen of Wands. This is a true pair, 100%. King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles. Like, you guys came up as soulmates 2 times. And all the masculine's gonna be left doing is spying on this feminine. Page of Swords energy is like, I'm spying on you and shit. But the feminine does not have time for this shit. The feminine's out. This is one of my favorite cards. 6 of Swords. Like, I see everything now. I see so clearly. I see, like, the fact that I just love this energy for the feminine, because it's something that I think we all miss sometimes, especially when we're only, you know, when you're focusing on something, it's like take a step back and see the big picture, right? Take a step back and see like what's really going on. If you focus, literally, if you were to look at my desk and just focus on like this little ass part of my desk, right? Like this little circle, you would literally be like, okay, like, you know, I don't really see much. But if you look at the big picture, you'll see so much more and you'll get a whole story here. And I feel like that's what this feminine was doing. They were just kind of scoping into one person, one opportunity, one emperor, and somebody who didn't really want to budge. Was like, I really don't feel like this masculine. I can see here what the damage they did here. These are the 2 worst cards to get. You know what I mean? The 3 of Swords is someone broke my heart. Like, I mean, obviously there's swords going through the heart. And then look at the 10 of Swords. Someone literally betrayed the shit out of me. And with it being in reverse, it's like, I don't even care what you did to me anymore. I don't even care how much this hurts. I'm not thinking about you. I'm moving forward, because look at all the shit that I have going for me. Literally. So that's who's, I honestly feel like who's cleansing and in tranquility, the feminine. Cleansing energy is like, they say, like, if you want to get rid of, you know, if you feel like somebody did some bad to you or is sending you bad energy, like lemons are always like the thing that you go to for that. Like, my friend tells me all the time, like, if you feel like there's bad energy in your room or around you, put a lemon under your bed, I think it is, or in the closet, I don't know, and it will like absorb all the negative energy. And I saw like a short of somebody like who took a lemon and put it on their feet to cleanse themselves. I mean, I feel like, and then it makes sense. Like, this is the witchcraft tarot deck, and it has cleansing with lemons. So I just feel like this feminine is literally like ridding themselves of all this energy from this masculine, because it's like, I'm at peace now, knowing that I can have anything that I want in this life. And again, everything I have is coming towards me. And that's the person who's saying there's always enough. I don't feel like it's this masculine, to be really honest. So yeah. Sorry, Aries, if you're the masculine. But this seems like to be more of a read for somebody who is just tired of dealing with the Emperor. And again, the Emperor is great. The Emperor, to me, it's just a difficult card, because like, the Emperor can build a lot, but the problem with the Emperor is like, then they have a lot of shit to lose, right? Once you start building these great things, you feel like you have a lot to lose if you're not focused on it 100% of the time. And I kind of feel like that's this Emperor here, like, I've built a lot, and I kind of feel like a selfish energy from this Emperor. Like, I built so much, and I don't even feel like this Emperor was including the feminine, to be honest. I really don't. Because if the Emperor was including the feminine, this would have worked out. You know what I mean? Like, this wouldn't have been a problem. So the fact that there's discord here, I think it all sits on this person who like wears a mask. and this person who's not including anybody in their plans but themselves, and that's why the feminine's out. So let's pull you guys the divine feminine, I guess, because we are literally talking about the feminine and how this feminine has regained their power. So I really feel like this is like such a positive read for the feminine. Not so much for Aries, but again, it could be reversed, but whatever. I'm not getting that though. Yeah, I love that you guys got Rabia, the queen of saintly women. I'm in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. Exactly. Like the feminine is moving in the way that love is asking her to move. There seems to be somebody here who maybe betrayed the feminine, you know, by not including them, by not showing emotions, by always just being very selfish and into themselves. And again, wearing a mask, it's like, love is not pushing me towards this person. Love is actually showing me that I shouldn't be with this person. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what's going on. The feminine is like, I need to move. I need to go somewhere else. And I love this. The first sentence is that Rabia represents a rare, pure love that doesn't seek anything other than simply to love. Exactly. I feel like the feminine sees very clearly, like when you love a person, it's very simple. You want to include them in everything that you do. You want to be around them all the time. You don't want to hide anything from this person. You want to show them who you are. You want to be open. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fact that like that love doesn't seem to be here, I think that just is what made somebody realize I have to cleanse myself of this fucking relationship and move forward. Like I cannot wait here anymore. I cannot work with someone who doesn't want to work on just our love. Like, you know what I mean? It's so simple. Our love, the love between the masculine and the feminine. It should be very simple. But this masculine made it very, you know, the opposite of simple. And I think love is just supposed to be simple. And I think that's the message of Rabia. Like, love is very simple. Like, you either, you know, it's some shit my grandma says all the time as well. She's always like, it's so simple. Like, when you love somebody, you want to be with them. And you travel for them. You go and see them. You know, like, money doesn't matter. Nothing matters because you love a person, and, you know, that love gives you everything that you need in return. And that was not here. And I think this Emperor is going to learn this lesson the hard way. And even though I think that the funny thing about this Emperor is, like, I don't think they'll ever show how they're feeling. So if you're waiting for this person to text you and tell you how sad they are, they're never going to do that. And that's the whole issue with this masculine, right? Like, this masculine is not someone who shows any emotion. There's no emotions in this person's, like, there's no emotions by this masculine. Whereas the feminine sitting in cup energy, the masculine is sitting on swords, which is the mind, very masculine, right? And then pentacles, again, no cups. The only cups here, it's like the only cup that was here was when the feminine brought it, and now the feminine's leaving. So this masculine has a lot of shit to work on. But I don't feel like the feminine wants to wait around. And I do feel like the masculine is going to spy on the feminine with the Page of Swords coming out as the last card. But I don't think the feminine gives a fuck, to be honest. So yeah, let's see what else this Rabia says. It says that she went from slavery to sainthood. Yeah, you see that there's such a like split going on, and I think that's exactly what's happening for this feminine here. Like, there's this energy of being trapped and this energy of being like in love with somebody and feeling like, you know, they owe somebody so much and they want to be with someone because they love them, and it's like, you know, all encompassing, and the lens is this small, and then the lens is going from here to here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the feminine's waking the fuck up to her own femininity and her own power and her own desires. And it's like, you know what? What am I doing? So I really love this read. I love what's going on for the feminine. If you guys want to look up Rabia, I would. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.